And I think this is the last piece of the screwy. Hello, I'm Dr. Ruth Roberts. I hope you are well, and thank you for joining me on YouTube today. I want to find a platform that is going to be the easiest for everybody to use. And YouTube, a lot of people are backing away from Facebook and social media because they don't want to, well, for various reasons. But they don't want to have their personal information exposed. They don't want to get with the negativity, experience the negativity that can be out there on Facebook. And frankly, YouTube appears to be a much more simple and more stable streaming platform for video. The other upside is that if you can't make it to the weekly broadcast live, just like on Facebook, we'll have the videos stored here on YouTube, and you'll be able to view them immediately after YouTube finishes processing them. So that's all good stuff. So it's that time of year when I start reflecting on what's happened over the course of the year and thinking about the things I'm grateful for, the things I want to change, and the things I think I can do better. And so in that spirit, I want to share some of the things I'm grateful for. And at the top of the list is the difference that I've been able to make for my consult clients and patients. So as much as I curse it sometimes, I am grateful for the technology that allows me to do this. The ability to have a video chat with Kathy in Morocco about her pups so that she can plan what to ask for in her next vet visit is invaluable to her. We were able to come up with a plan of questions and requests for her local vet so that she'll feel confident she's getting the care her pups need. I'm really grateful that Jackson's liver enzymes dropped almost 600 points because Denise and I were able to hone in on the food adjustments and supplement tweaks needed to make this happen. Jackson is feeling better than ever, and Denise is resting easier because his lab values are back in a reasonable range. They're not perfect, but they are much, much closer to normal. And Jackson does seem to be feeling quite a bit better too, so that's fantastic. I am also happy that Stanley, Ilsa's 17-year-old kitty, is moving much more comfortably. And his friend Larry, who has had heart disease, has actually had that completely resolve. And I can't take credit for that, but here's Stanley and Larry. I just love this picture of Larry yawning. And it's just, they crack me up. So neither one of these guys are spring chickens, but they're both doing extremely well. They're both very happy and healthy and able to move and do the things that they want to do. We're keeping those kidney values in check, and for 17, I think, and 16, I think they're both doing well. And then the other thing is that Ilsa shared this link with me for a handheld laser that is considerably less expensive than the Vetra laser that I've used in the past myself. She got this suggestion from a veterinary technician at her local vet's office. They had all been given the laser as a Christmas gift, and so if the vet tech's mentioning it, I am guessing that this actually works, which is a beautiful thing. One of the other big wins we've had for this year is for Debbie's dog Daisy. Debbie's has always had doxy, and we had that she wants to do. So we were able to work with a local veterinarian, Dr. Meredith Borakov. If you're in Charleston, South Carolina, check out She on Wheels. She will come to your house and do acupuncture treatments. She's also studied herbal medicine, so she's really got a great set of options there. But working with Dr. Borakov and the physical therapy person, we got the right treatments put together for Daisy. You know, a lot of the PT folks want to put them on this program of going through the underwater treadmill all the time, and it just was too much for her to do. She just, had a really rotten time with it. And then once we kind of eased back and made life a little easier, she's done really well. It's not perfect, but she's getting around well. She does not have pain, and she's happy. And so, that's the whole thing right there. What can we do to make these guys happier and have a better quality of life? Now, last but not least, and this isn't exactly, I want to tell you we cure every patient, but sometimes what my job is to help make the end-of-life care easier. So this is Belle, and she belongs to Tanya. And Tanya, Belle is 16, and so, Tanya had gotten to this, sorry, I'm showing you all this stuff. Anyway, so Belle had gotten to this place where she was, she'd been to the vet, and it was like constant running to the emergency clinic and, let's treat this and let's treat that. And so Tanya had decided, these visits are really stressing Belle out, and it's not really improving her quality of life. So what can I do? She reached out to me for palliative care, basically. What can we do to help us help Belle have an easier time? So what ended up happening really surprised me. So we made some food adjustments because that, was one of the big issues. Belle was uncomfortable, her tummy was gurgly, she was up in the middle of the night. And then we talked about meditation and using that to kind of look at how Belle was being a mirror for Tanya and what Belle was trying to show her. And Tanya had a profoundly life-changing, for lack of a better word, meditation with Belle, and she saw what Belle was trying to show her. And because of that, they were both able to make peace with the difficult burdens. Belle lived really comfortably for another 2 weeks. Her tummy quit gurgling. She enjoyed what she was eating. Everything was good there. And 2 weeks later, she gave Tanya a very, very, very clear signal that she was done and she was ready to go. And to me, that is a beautiful way to end life. You do it on your own terms. You do it at peace with everything that you've experienced in life, and you feel that you have completed your mission, so to speak. So that gave me just, golly, it just gave me chills every time I think about this story. So one of the things I want to change is how veterinary medicine is delivered to you, the pet owner, and your beloved companions. Golly, emergency clinics and internal medicine docs, and we're all just doing our best. But the way that it's delivered is with fear, by using intimidation and fear tactics to get you to do what's considered to be the best practice. And we don't have a good understanding of how to work with chronic disease in conventional medicine, whether that's for us, people, or for our pets. So we do our best to keep people and animals alive, but we don't do our best to make sure that they have a good quality of life and that they're enjoying the time that they have, left with us. And so my goal for this year is to change how veterinary medicine is delivered, and that it is delivered with love and not fear, working in concert with you, the guardian and advocate for your companion, because you're living with this animal and you truly know what's best for them. So to that end, I asked myself what I can do better. And so first is to simplify the ways that you can access the information I already have available and bring up to snuff the information in the courses and programs. So they need some updating, and that's sort of in the works. I believe I've got some good help on board that will allow me to do my job better. And the other big thing is to make the technology play better together, because it has been confusing and frustrating for many of you, and that's if it's too hard, we just quit. And I appreciate deeply those of you that have stuck with me through all of the kind of bits and pieces and the changes and ups and downs of this business. So the second thing is to streamline the way that I can work with you one-on-one. I'll continue to offer the consultation packages that are already in place, but for some of you, like Kathy, an a la carte option is a better way. And what that means is instead of having a package of stuff bundled together where you get the Crockpet diet and this and that and the other, and many of you already have that, it's going to be super simple. You'd go to Shopify, to our store, purchase that a la carte product, the a la carte consultation, and I'll ask you to fill out a form, and then we'll use that information to guide my questions of you and also to make plans for your pet. So I'll have a 30-minute minimum because we're going to need that getting started. And anytime we go over that, it'll be billed at $3 a minute. I'll send you an additional invoice for whatever additional time is present. And then you'll get a recording of the call to refer back to as needed. So, with this, you'll need to take notes, and then if you've got questions, refer back to that call recording so you can get the answers you need. So that's what I have on tap for the coming years. Many, many thanks to you for your support this year, and enjoy the rest of it. The holidays are, golly, they're confusing at best, and just not a lot of fun sometimes. So enjoy the ones you're with. Love your pets, love your family, hug up on everybody, and just turn off the news for a while because it's just getting weird out there. And as we transition into 2020, I wish you a very happy and healthy new year coming as we enter a time where the light begins to defeat the dark. So on that note, please remember your pet's best health starts in the bowl, and I'm Dr. Ruth Roberts, your pet's ally. Many thanks.